I am trying HelloFresh. Comes in a bag like this, marked with the entree. You have the recipe card, all the ingredients you're supposed to have. Few ingredients I had to have on hand: butter, oil, salt, pepper, and sugar. The proteins come separate from the bag, I guess, so that nothing in the bag gets contaminated. So it tells me to bust out the medium pot, a large pan, a strainer, salt, oil, sugar, and butter, which I have. I'm bringing my salted water to a boil, and I cook almost exclusively in cast iron pans, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that up to heat. And now we're going to open the bag. I don't know, I might have gotten your toes. So let's see what's in here. I haven't opened them before. Got my scallions. Oh, the cabbage is already chopped. That's a plus. I've got some, let's see, some sort of beef stock, I guess. Some soy sauce. Some sesame seeds. Szechuan sauce base. More beef stock, more Szechuan sauce base. I got it for 4 people. I have 6 people in my family, but they're teenagers, so they're not always here. And I imagine these are my noodles. So, first step, let's get everything over here where we need it. Noodles, we'll put right there. Okay. Trim and slice scallions, separating the whites from the greens. Open that bag. I'm trying this because my life is very hectic right now. I've got 2 18-year-old girls who are about to graduate, and I just needed some recipe inspiration. It does not say to split the scallions, but one is really big, so I'm going to split it. I know how to cook. I just wanted to see what this was about. Groceries are so expensive right now, and with the discount that HelloFresh offered to a first-time user who is no way affiliated with HelloFresh, I'm not that big a deal. It was
not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. It was cheaper than I can actually buy ingredients and groceries right now. I think it came out to $7 a meal, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, so separating whites from the greens. Now I'm supposed to drizzle some oil in the pan that is over medium-high heat. Smoking hot. I'll put about a tablespoon of olive oil. It doesn't say how much.
You might want to turn your pan down.
Let's see. I'll turn that on low. Or maybe a little higher. I don't want to
burn your oil.
I don't want to burn my oil, but I want everybody to be able to hear. So, if you're not acquainted with cooking and you don't know what a drizzle is, that might be a problem for you, but I know what a drizzle is. So we're going to put this beef in. Anybody who has watched my channel before knows that we cook mostly with grass-fed beef that I made buy from a friend of mine. But we're trying this. So tell you what I do need to do is sharpen my knives. You can see the beef is making quite a commotion in the pan. Okay, let me give my hands a quick rinse since I got beef all over them. And then I will start stirring that up. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, I'm just going to break the meat up into pieces, which is what it says to do. We are going to brown that for 4 to 6 minutes until it's completely cooked through. And we're back. So about 3 to 4 minutes have passed. I noticed that I was supposed to leave my scallion whites and greens separated. I did not. So there will be some greens going in with the whites. No big deal. Go ahead if you want to. Alright, it's supposed to do that. During our little break, I ran and got some scissors because there are lots of bags to open. I think it will be easier that way. Note to self, sharpen knives, sharpen scissors. Okay, got some red cabbage going in. That came with 2 bags. Well, it is purple, but I think they call it red in the culinary world, just like red onions are purple. Anyway, purple cabbage. So it says to cook until tender, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, water not boiling yet. Been cooking this for about 2.5 minutes. I took some of the bigger pieces of cabbage out and chopped them and added them back to the pot. Now I am to stir in the Szechuan paste and the sweet soy glaze, which I can only assume this is. It's not marked. And a teaspoon of sugar or 2 teaspoons of sugar for 4 servings, which 4 servings is what we have. So let's do Szechuan base and Szechuan base number 2. Smells really good, like it has a little chilies in it. And then we will do sweet, oh, I was wrong. It does have a marking on it, sweet soy glaze. I just can't see that dark, can't see the dark writing on top of the dark soy sauce because I am old.
I knew you were going to say that.
All right. And honestly, I think this is sweet enough for us without the sugar. Put your finger into there. Don't you think that's sweet enough?
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Yes.
Mmm.
Sweet enough without the sugar, so we are going to skip that step. I also was given these 2 things here that they make no mention of in the recipe.
Well, why don't you see what it is before you put it?
I'm going to see what it is. It's just beef stock. So we're going to add that on in there too. And then I'm going to turn this down. Okay, water is boiling. I have to add those noodles in just a minute. I'm going to add this beef stock just so it's all nice and juicy. We have plenty of sauce for our noodles. I guess that's what it's for, just in case you need some, or maybe their meat isn't very flavorful and they need to make it taste like beef, not sure. Okay, in future, I think I will open my packets beforehand and have it all in a little bowl or something because my cabbage is getting a little wilty and I'm not okay with that. I like my cabbage to still have a little bit of crunch. And so let's drop our noodles in. Let's see. It says the noodles go for 1 to 2 minutes, so that is much quicker than your normal noodle. I should have broke those in half. Let's just take it out of the scalding hot water and break them in half right quick. It says to add 2/3 of the noodles and to save the other third for another use. We are not going to do that. We're going to add them all because, as I mentioned, I have a big family and I have one in particular who loves noodles. That's where you pan the camera to your face.
Oh, I can't really do that.
Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in that salted water because I'm a cook and I know that that is needed so that the noodles will not stick together. Alright, it's been 2 minutes. My noodles are done. I've had a little bit of trouble with the pan being too small. I didn't know how many noodles I would have or how they would cook up, so some of the noodles are sticking together, but that's okay. I tasted the meat mixture and it tastes delicious. So you run these immediately under cold water to stop the cooking process. Scrape the rest of those out of there. Alright. Oh, a few of them are stuck together. Those are not going to be good eating. Bigger pan next time. It said a medium saucepan. I guess my idea of medium was different than theirs. Plus, I cooked more noodles than they expected me to, so no biggie. They feel really good. Not like thin spaghetti. Alright, let's get that all out of there. One more is stuck together. Now we are to, doggone,
Mama.
bigger pan. We are to add that to our beef mixture. Let's get that in there with the tongs would be a better choice. Noodle lover is currently eating these stuck together noodles. Oh, let's get it all stirred up and compare it to the picture.
Those are good.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
This looks so good!
I think it's gonna be good. The sauce is kind of sweet. I think it needs a little garlic, honestly. But all in all, pretty good. God bless you. Alright, let's compare it to the picture. I used more noodles than they wanted to, and they obviously have dressed it up with their scallions and sesame seeds already, but it's pretty close.
I think they put all their sauce on top.
Yeah, I think they must have poured their sauce on top of their noodles, wherein we mixed it in. Of course, they have a food stylist, and I do not.
Their noodles aren't even noodles, I guess. I bet.
Okay, so there you go. First one down. Szechuan beef noodles. Pause it and let's take a taste. Moment of truth. Szechuan beef noodles. Tastes really good. I'm glad I didn't put the extra sugar in it. And I think I may have undercooked my noodles just a little bit. Here. What you think? Need some garlic?
And some sriracha.
Oh, some sriracha. Well, we got some in the fridge. So, there you go. Thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe.